Clearing the misconception that notifying a tiger reserve would displace thousands of people, Advocate Norma Alvarez has stated that only a few families will have to be resettled as the Forest Department has already excluded habitations from the tiger reserve area. Advocate Alvarez has also stated that no new areas will be included as the tiger reserve would be within the notified Madai Wildlife Sanctuary. Alvarez made the statements when activists paid a visit to the husband-wife duo Cloud and Norma Alvarez at their Parra residence.
That notifying a tiger reserve means taking new area. That is absolutely incorrect. There is already the wildlife sanctuaries which have been notified under Section 18. And government was saying that until we settle the forest rights of the forest dwellers, until we declare it under Section 26A, we cannot do a tiger reserve. But the law is not that. The law is that after Section 18 has been notified, making it a wildlife sanctuary, within the wildlife sanctuary, the area of tiger reserve can be marked. And the Forest Department has done the marking of the tiger reserve from Madai right down to Kotigaon, and about 500 square kilometers is the core area where a few houses may have to be relocated, few parties may have to be relocated, but in the buffer zone, nobody has to be moved out of the buffer zone. That is the law. They have to stay there. So, naming the area as tiger reserve is not taking new area. It is within the wildlife sanctuary only, and whatever law applies to wildlife sanctuary in terms of no mining within 1 kilometer, that continues. Whether it is called tiger reserve or it is called wildlife sanctuary, the same law will apply. But making a tiger reserve enables the state government to get vast funds from the central government through the National Tiger Conservation Authority for facilities in the tiger reserve, including patrol camps, including wireless, including watching over the area so that the people who live there, their cattle is not affected and so on, because there is monitoring, camera traps, location is established and so on. And Goa acts as a corridor between Kali Tiger Reserve in the south and Bhimgad in the northeast. And the corridor is vital for the protection of the tiger and for the survival of a good forest ecosystem.
Now, madam, there is a statement that is being made. There are thousands of people that are going to be displaced. Now, what about that?
That is absolutely incorrect. The Forest Department, in a note which they prepared and gave to the State Board for Wildlife, to the Chief Minister who was the then head of the State Board for Wildlife, they said, we have excluded the areas where there are habitations from the tiger reserve. Even before that, in 1999, when the Madai and the Netravali sanctuaries were notified, the then Chief Conservator of Forests had excluded habitations. So there is no question of thousands of families or thousands of people being resettled anywhere. There will be a few families from the core area who may have to be shifted to the buffer area. That is all.
So now declaring this tiger reserve, actually what you mean to say is that it will actually benefit those people, those who are in that buffer zone.
It will benefit them because the Goa government must make a tiger conservation plan and give the plan to the NTCA, who will approve it, make a budget, ask for the facilities that they want, and there is 100% funding given for non-recurring items like bringing jeeps and doing fences and structures and so on, which is required for protection of the tiger and protection of the people also. And people in the area will benefit if the government makes a proper plan. I do not know what kind of conservation plan they will make, but a lot of facilities are funded. And these people, the government is also encouraging tourism in these areas. So people who live in the buffer areas can take the benefits of being tourist guides and several things they can get. Income will be given That is why they say in Kali Tiger Reserve, where are people saying that we are thrown out of jobs? Nobody is complaining, they are there.
So this is an example.
They are there.
For Goa as well.
Yes, it's an example for Goa also.
So it is up to the government now.
It's up to the government to draw up a good tiger conservation plan which takes care of the needs of people living in that buffer area. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.